Donald John Trump was born in the borough of Queens in New York City in the year 1946, and he grew up in a wealthy family headed by his father, Fred Trump, who was a real estate developer, and his mother, Marianne Trump, who had emigrated from Scotland. As he grew older, Donald Trump stepped into the world of real estate and business and became a very public figure long before he reached the White House. Alongside his career and his political journey, the story of his personal life, including his marriages and his children, has remained a subject of global interest. To fully understand how many wives he has had and how many sons and daughters were born to him, and which of them went on to marry it, is important to look carefully at each stage of his private life. Donald Trump has had 3 wives in total. His first wife was Ivana Trump, who was born in Czechoslovakia and who became a model and skier before she met him. They married in the year 1977, and their marriage lasted until the early 90s, when they divorced in the year 1992. With Ivana Trump, he had 3 children, and those children grew into adults who each gained recognition in business, media, and politics. His second wife was Marla Maples, who was born in the state of Georgia in the United States. She and Trump married in 1993, but their union was not a long one, and by 1999 they divorced. From this marriage, Donald Trump had 1 daughter. His third wife is Melania Trump, who was born in Slovenia and who had worked as a model before her marriage. They married in 2005, and she later became the First Lady of the United States during his presidency. From this marriage, Donald Trump has 1 son. This means, in summary, that Donald Trump has been married 3 times and has 5 children in total. Those children are Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, Eric Trump, Tiffany Trump, and Barron Trump. Out of those 5 children, some have gone on to marry while others are still unmarried due to their age or their personal decisions. Donald Trump Jr. is the oldest son. He was born in 1977 to Donald Trump and Ivana Trump. He was educated in Pennsylvania at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, which is the same university his father attended. He has worked in the Trump Organization and has been very active in politics, supporting his father throughout campaigns. Donald Trump Jr. married Vanessa Haydon in 2005, who was a model and actress. The couple had 5 children together. However, in 2018, they divorced. Despite the end of his marriage, Donald Trump Jr. remains one of the married children of Donald Trump because he had formally entered marriage and had a family of his own. Ivanka Trump is the only daughter from Donald Trump and Ivana Trump. She was born in 1981 and studied at Georgetown University and later transferred to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. She built a career as a businesswoman model and later as a senior advisor in the White House during the Trump administration. In 2009, she married Jared Kushner, who is a real estate developer and investor, and who later became a senior advisor in the White House as well. Ivanka and Jared Kushner have 3 children together. Thus, Ivanka Trump is one of the daughters of Donald Trump who is married. Eric Trump is the 3rd child from Donald Trump and Ivana Trump. He was born in 1984, and like his older brother and sister, he also studied at Georgetown University. He took on responsibilities in the Trump Organization and became a very public supporter of his father in the political arena. Eric Trump married Lara Yunaska in 2014, who is a television producer, and they have 2 children together. This means Eric Trump is another son of Donald Trump who has married and has built a family of his own. Tiffany Trump is the daughter of Donald Trump and his second wife, Marla Maples. She was born in 1993 in Florida. She studied at the University of Pennsylvania and later pursued law at Georgetown University. She has lived more privately than her half-siblings, but still appears publicly at political and family events. In 2022, Tiffany Trump married Michael Boulos, who is the son of a wealthy business family with ties to Nigeria and Lebanon. Their wedding was held at Mar-a-Lago, which is Donald Trump's private estate in Florida. Tiffany Trump, therefore, is also married and stands as another child of Donald Trump who has entered into marriage. The youngest child is Barron Trump, who was born in 2006 to Donald Trump and Melania Trump. Barron has grown up mostly out of the spotlight compared to his older siblings, though he became more visible during the time when his father served as President of the United States. As of now, Barron Trump is still a teenager and has not married. From this review of each child, we can see the picture clearly. Donald Trump has had 3 wives. From those marriages, he has had 5 children. Of the 5 children, 4 of them have already married. Donald Trump Jr. married Vanessa Haydon, though later divorced. Ivanka Trump married Jared Kushner. Eric Trump married Lara Yunaska. Tiffany Trump married Michael Boulos. The only child who is not married is Barron Trump because he is still very young. When we put this together, we see that Donald Trump's family life is large and complex. He has been married 3 times, and each of those marriages has influenced not only his private life, but also his public image. Ivana Trump was with him during his early rise in real estate, and their children became well-known figures in business and politics. Marla Maples brought a short-lived second marriage that still added another daughter to his family. Melania Trump became a central figure on the world stage as First Lady and mother to his youngest son. His children have also shaped his image as a father and leader. Donald Trump Jr. has taken on a very active political role, often campaigning and speaking on behalf of his father. Ivanka Trump not only worked in the Trump Organization, but also had an official role in the White House, and her marriage to Jared Kushner connected 2 powerful families. Eric Trump has also played a loyal role in the family business and political campaigns, while his marriage and children continue the Trump family legacy. Tiffany Trump, though not as active publicly, has pursued her own career path, and through her marriage has tied the family to international connections. Barron Trump remains the youngest and still developing his future. Each marriage of Donald Trump was covered heavily in the media, and each divorce also became news. His first marriage to Ivana Trump created a family that would carry his legacy forward. His second marriage to Marla Maples was filled with tabloid coverage, especially during the early 90s. His third marriage to Melania Trump has placed her in the role of First Lady and has kept Barron Trump in the spotlight during his father's presidency. In terms of numbers, Donald Trump has had 3 wives. He has 5 children. Out of those 5 children, 4 have been married and 1 has not. This simple count, however, does not capture the deeper meaning of his family life. Each marriage added new dynamics, and each child has pursued a different role. Together, they have built a family that is both American in tradition and international in connections through marriage and business. Donald Trump often presents himself as a family man, and he has frequently brought his children into both his business and political world. His eldest 3 children from Ivana were deeply involved in the Trump Organization. Ivanka and her husband Jared Kushner were highly visible during his time in the White House. Eric remained loyal and active as well. Tiffany, though quieter, still represented him on the campaign trail, and through her marriage connected the Trump name to another global business family. Barron continues to grow and may in the future decide his own path. The story of Donald Trump's wives and children is therefore not just a record of marriages and births, it is a narrative that reflects the way his private life has always blended with his public role. His 3 wives represent different eras of his life. Ivana represented his rise in real estate in the building of his empire. Marla represented a more scandal-filled chapter in the public eye. Melania represented stability during his years as president. His children likewise represent different aspects of his legacy, from political power to business expansion to future possibilities. The fact that 4 of his 5 children have married shows that the Trump family has expanded further with grandchildren and new family ties. Through Donald Trump Jr., there are 5 grandchildren. Through Ivanka, there are 3 grandchildren. Through Eric, there are 2 children. Through Tiffany, the family expanded with new international ties. Barron remains